Hello everybody, Aaron here, and I'm with Lolian.
Hey guys.
And welcome back to Nancy Drew, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Okay, I had to double check
Hey,
if that
look,
was actually
oil.
correct. Yeah, so I decided to start us back in our room because
It's nice and quiet in
I
here.
don't know. I'd see if it was fixed. It's quiet. And there's an oil can, and now we're just carrying a can of oil. Because
Nice.
of course, this is Nancy Drew game.
You might need it for something. You don't know though.
That's so.
Yeah. I always carry around a thing of oil wherever I go, just in case I need it.
I mean, I do, but not that kind of oil.
Did you see I fixed your radiator?
Yes.
Okay. See ya, Mr.
That is such
Alrighty
the
then.
rudest thing to say to that.
I think Nancy might be a little bit of a Karen. Oh, look, she's gone. What time is it?
5:30?
Something time?
Time.
Time
To
is-
get a watch. But shit.
Hey, I made that joke earlier today. That's not fair. You took my joke.
Made me laugh a lot.
It did.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've heard somebody use that joke, and so it made me laugh way too hard.
It's fair.
You just don't hear that anymore because I'm gonna sound hypocritical, but who wears watches anymore?
You're wearing a watch right now.
I am not actually.
How dare you? What time do you close? 5 p.m.? What time is it?
It's 5:45. Those are the equipment rental hours. You
Yes,
just
but
can't rent equipment.
He's closed during that time, I thought.
I don't know.
Because he's the equipment rental.
He has nothing better to do.
Comment ça va?
Hey,
Lisa
look.
told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
It's fair.
Sounds like one of those valuable learning experiences you might never live down.
Oh, you said it, Nancy. It was the worst day of my life. To fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest of the world watching.
Do you know much about the tower that's closed off? I heard the original owner imported it from France.
It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France near where I grew up. Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was Queen of France. Until she lost her head in the revolution, that is.
Good heavens.
But
man.
ching.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
She lost it in more ways than one.
I mean, fair. So we were specifically told not to go peeking around the shaft.
There's something down there.
That's creepy. Where was that coming from?
I assume below the elevator.
Slightly terrifying.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like when somebody's using a file at like jail cell bars.
Do you have experience with this?
No. Mostly in cartoons. I've never actually gone to jail.
So there's something below the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Aha! A thing.
It's a vent.
Oh, it's so squeaky.
Yep. Isn't there something?
What, that?
Yeah. Whew.
Okay.
That was
I
close.
hear ya. Darn you, crazy old man. I know you hid that thing around here somewhere. The least you could have done was left me a hint.
Left you a hint for what, sir?
Good question.
I don't have time to clean this up.
Did you reset the alarm? Okay. What do we got? Very messy room.
Oh, that's what we need the fingerprinting for.
Correct. Diary of Hans Axel van
Fersen?
Fersen? Person? Pearson? Fersen. Close friend of Queen Marie Antoinette during the early 1870s. went on to work for the counter-revolutionaries. After Antoinette's execution, von Fersen wrote about her every year on the anniversary of her death until his own death in 1810. Many scholars have concluded that he must have been in love with her. His diary recounts his political movements during this time and provides us with valuable historical insight on the political climate in France at the end of the 18th century.
Huh.
Interesting. I'll let you guys read that if you're interested. I think it's just the one page.
From what I can remember, the French did some weird things involving, like, the royalty.
Yes. Atlas of the United States. Hey, look.
Hey, look, it's Wisconsin and Butteridge.
Wisconsin.
Milwaukee,
Butteridge,
Green Bay,
Hey, look, the Packers are there.
Lacrosse.
Or the Green Bay Packs if you're from Wisconsin.
It's true.
I'm not. My family is, but I'm not.
Dances the polka.
Sure is dusty.
Okay. Marie Antoinette. I think that's probably like the most famous painting ever.
Yeah.
True stories from famous portraits. Look at that. Many of the great portraits painted by Marcel Bonnet during his career, of the many great portraits painted by Marcel Bonnet during his career, none has fueled more controversy and gossip than this portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was completed only months before the revolution broke out. It all began when Louis the 14th.
No, 16th.
Dang it. I tried to read it fast.
That's fair.
Marie's husband commissioned an opulent jeweled tiara for her birthday. Set in the tiara were a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and a 42-carat diamond.
Is that 42?
52.
52.
I'm dyslexic.
That's fair.
Bigger than any diamond ever before worn by French royalty. Marie was horrified by the tiara's extravagance and refused to wear it. It is even rumored that she referred to it as my crown of ruination, though no one knew what she meant by this. When it came time for her portrait painted by the master Bonnet, Marie insisted on posing away from the palace of Versailles in the tower room of the Chateau Rochemont, where she often visited to escape the growing turmoil in Paris. Further, the queen refused to be painted wearing the tiara. King Louis was furious, but Marie would not budge. She chose an ornament herself with a purple rose instead, not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance of her husband's wishes. When the portrait was finished, she gave it to the Rochemonts in appreciation for their loyal friendship. Shortly thereafter, the revolution erupted in full. When Marie Antoinette and her husband were arrested, the queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Even after her execution, neither the tiara nor the magnificent jewels it contained were ever found. To this day, speculation and heated debate continues about what became of the crown of ruination. The painting is now in the hands of a private American collector.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that it was painted in the tower room, which that tower then was brought to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Is here with the Wickford Castle. So interesting. A sly rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. So is that saying there's a third way into the library?
Does that mean Rabbit wasn't sly because he only had 2?
I don't think
what's the longitude of
the thing is over here.
Wisconsin?
We didn't look at that part of it.
No, we didn't.
We're not that
it's in the
smart.
drawer.
Atlas of the United States. The longitude, latitude of
90.
It's 90-45. Longitude's 90, latitude's 45.
Right. Do we set the latitude or is
I don't
it
remember.
just the longitude?
If it's just the 2, we can set 1 and then just spin the other until we get it.
It's true.
So
90?
This is aha. -15, 10, -5. And that looks like a, oh my gosh, what is it called?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a compass?
No.
No.
It's got a name.
Just says navigation at the top.
Yeah, it's a navigation instrument used by,
Wasn't it sailors?
yes, the Navy sailors.
You should really know this.
I should. My grandfather was in the Navy. We have one of these.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Or at least we did the entire time I was growing up. Oh my gosh, it's going to bug me, but I can't remember.
Aha. So -15.
How do I move it?
That's a good question.
Do you need oil?
Wait, it kind of lit up.
I think it was just the button.
Was it? Darn.
How there it goes.
Oh,
Negative
okay.
15.
-15.
That resets
10.
it. Gotcha. Okay. Negative 15. 10.
-5.
That really was kind of just random chance that we found that one right after another.
Yeah, it was.
It has a proper name, but it is a compass, so compass is still a proper name for it. Also, what just opened?
Good question.
It's up here, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Aha.
Yeah.
Lighter.
Aha.
Candle.
A key. Whatever's locked won't be locked for much longer.
Yeah, I don't know that we found a locked door other than the library, which now we're in. Castle. Okay. My darling young. Wait. The castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. My anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up. Talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love, perhaps you felt misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Bygones are bygones with me. So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your lucky charm is stashed there. No stranger would look in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter, farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter brought me, my darling young rascally boy. So
Dexter is Ezra's son?
yeah, Wickford's. Assumedly.
Interesting.
We'll make sure that gets blown out so that we don't light things on fire.
That's fair.
Although maybe I should have left that on because now I can't see. Gotcha. I have to use this as a light. Okay. When he was good, he was very good. Dexter, the son of in my life. Castle Boy wins state spelling bee.
Certificate of service.
Sexcentennial earns student trip to DC. And Young Buckaroos National Council, so that's basically Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
In fact, it says ASA over there, which is amusing because it's BSA.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's obviously Boy Scouts Certificate of Service.
Certificate
Best
of merit.
Attendance Award, School Merit 1942. Yeehaw, First Vehicle. Certificate of Merit from the Secretary of State of the State of Wisconsin.
Cool.
For demonstrating leadership among his peers at the Vilas County Youth Recycling Project, help in the war effort. County Recycling Project, 1943. Father's Day, 1944. Okay. And when he was bad, he was horrid. Dexter, when it rains, it pours. My son, Vandal? Dear Mr. Wickford, we're sorry to report that your son Dexter was caught on school grounds last night throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. This is the second time he has been caught attempting to destroy school property. We feel Dexter is becoming a danger to himself and others. We have no choice but to expel him. Please contact us if you have any questions regarding this matter. Sincerely, Harold Bernie, school principal.
Oof.
Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know it was wrong. I know you are very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I'm sorry. Sad excuses for stealing. I raised a crook. Milwaukee Bank police nab suspect passing phony checks. Milwaukee Bank employees at the Milwaukee branch of First National Bank on 3rd Street helped police catch a young man who tried to cash counterfeit checks in their bank September 6th at 2:30 p.m. The man came into the bank with phony checks and identification that matched everything on the checks. Milwaukee Police Sergeant Fred Leota said, bank employees noted the license plate and a description of the car, called police, and identified the young man after the Milwaukee police stopped the car. The suspect has been identified as Dexter Egan, 18, of Butteridge, the adopted son of prominent chocolate milk tycoon. Chocolate milk tycoon? Okay, Ezra Wickford. He had 3 different sets of false IDs matching the checks, Leota said. At 18, this kid is already like a pro. Egan was arrested on felony charges of possessing a false ID for purposes of fraud, possession of counterfeit checks, attempting to pass the checks, and conspiracy. If convicted, he could face a prison sentence of up to 20 years. As of last Friday, Egan was being held at the county correctional center on $50,000 bail, said a jail spokeswoman. Ezra Wickford could not be reached for comment, nor has anyone come forward to post bail for Mr. Egan. Souvenirs. So he has one of the checks and a patch from the correctional department. I'd rather see it burn. Dear Ezra, I have changed your will accordingly the directions you gave me in our meeting of May 21st. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Further, he will be unable to claim any association with or capitalize upon your name or reputation. I'm currently proceeding with your request to annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter and to sever any subsidiary legal ties you may have to him. I will notify you when these proceedings are finalized. On a personal note, allow me to say how sorry I am to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction and urge you not to blame yourself. I'm sure you did the best you could with Dexter, but some children just turn out to be bad eggs. Nonetheless, while your disappointment must be profound, I commend your prudence and pragmatism in the decision you have made to protect your estate. Yours faithfully, Peter Rockford.
That's rough.
Yeah. So he mentioned in this letter about going to a garden.
Yeah.
I didn't actually check if there was anything in the drawers. I'm gonna light this one more time just to see.
Okay.
I doubt it, but I just out of thoroughness. Okay.
That's fair. Just decrease our need to continue to
Now
go
we
in and out.
don't know what the thing is because we don't really have a way of dusting for fingerprints on this thing yet.
Yeah, not really.
Okay, so I guess we could go see if we can talk to Dexter or someone.
Yeah.
Nope, she's not here.
Can I help you?
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Did you know him well?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
Huh.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while, he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100
Okay.
years ago.
Okay. We just had kind of a a weird thing in the story. When we asked him the different questions, he said you could say that, and then says the past is the past, is meant to be forgotten, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we ask him about the refuge, and then say, "Did you ever get to go out there?" he answers the question.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
What?
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Oh,
Bye,
what
kiddo.
if I want to check it out?
What if I like weeds and crumbling statues?
Exactly.
Don't judge me on my taste. It's what the cool kids are into anymore.
Is it?
Maybe, I don't
Or
know.
is it just the goths?
I'm not cool.
Neither am I, so I wouldn't know either. Ow.
It's like the North Pole out there.
Correct. I cannot go out there right now.
Aw, sad.
It looks close. So I imagine that key must go to the garden if it's locked.
Yeah, assumedly.
I do have an idea, but we have to be able to get into the library for that.
Oh, yeah?
Because if we were to take the elevator up to the 3rd floor and then go to the libraries, the way we got into the library, if we went the opposite way,
Mm-hmm.
we could climb down and see what was below the elevator.
It's true.
That is the wrong way.
You good?
Yeah, just thinking.
Oh, okay.
Trying to decide what the best course of action is now. Trying to remember where you're supposed to get. I don't remember.
Okay.
I was trying to think where you're supposed to do this stuff, get the stuff for the fingerprinting.
That's a good
Because I
question.
remember it's dust off of like the super dusty area that we pointed out.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to get something else, but I don't remember if you have to wait for Dexter to leave his desk. Which I don't remember when that happens because it's 10 o'clock at night currently.
Right. And he's still there.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, hey.
Speak of the devil.
Wait, don't speak of him. He'll come back.
It's true. Stenobad. Dexter Ian. Can I? There we go. Do list.
No plows. Try to reach Christie again. Change bulbs in tower. Replace filter in vent. Shaft. Keep searching. Get books back to professor. Oh, boots. Check basement circuit breaker. Get dinner orders from guests.
Oh, looks like you got some of the things done.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, there's a key to the library. That doesn't help us with getting the access to the... Where do we get the thing?
Do we need like a brush or something?
Oh, that would be my guess.
Nancy doesn't have a makeup kit or anything?
I don't remember.
That's
And
fair.
I'm trying to remember. And my brain no work no more.
Can you get caught lingering at this desk? Or
Assumably only if it gets to morning, which we're still like very much at night.
it's fair.
Interesting books here. Major figures and events of the French Revolution. Hey, I was reading that. Storming of the Bastille. Don't say. Jean LeBouf. Jean LeBouf.
It's an unfortunate last name.
What's wrong with LaBouffe?
Pretty sure it means the beef.
Does it?
Pretty sure.
I don't know that I ever knew that.
You know Shia LaBeouf?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. His last name means the beef.
Where do we get like a paintbrush type, a brush type thing?
Right.
Because I feel like we've been most places that we can easily get to. That just leads us over there. Now we have to do this.
Dead end.
Yeah, you're correct, Nancy. That is a dead end. What's that sound?
Somebody trying to break in somewhere.
This one goes nowhere.
Ugh. Oh, I hate it. Anything on the other side? No, we already went that way. I went too far. Meant after. Yeah. I don't think there's anything over here, but.
Yet another dead end.
Brick walled door.
Kind of reminds me of that haunted mansion in California where the owner kind of went crazy and built stairs to nowhere to confuse ghosts.
It's fair. Does it say what you have to use here?
Dusting, brush a light powder over surface. Powder will cling to the oil.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Wait. Oh,
What?
I'm gonna read the first paragraph.
Okay.
Oil. We saw the 4 fingerprints. Yeah, just use dust.
But you've got to use
You gotta-
something to dust it on.
Right, you have to.
Where's the thing for us to dust it on? I feel like I'm losing my mind almost, but
A little bit.
we don't have anything.
No.
We've been most of the major places I can think of. Nothing else in here. We didn't find it behind Dexter's
Desk.
desk.
Nothing in there. Don't we end up going into Hotchkiss's room at one point?
Eventually, but I feel like you have to do the library stuff before you can do that. Come on. Is there anything else here that we missed?
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, it seems like there's very little that we can do.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do? You have any thoughts of where we can go?
I mean, we could always call Ned.
It's true, we do have our friends. Kind of.
But other than that, I'm kind of at a loss.
I just thought of something.
Did you?
Jacques is painting something, isn't he?
Oh, he's making those
those boxes.
hope boxes.
Is it possible that it's down here
Maybe?
and we're just blind? That's absolutely possible.
It's
I am very
entirely
blind.
possible.
Aha! Gosh dang it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Do we just...
I'm gonna make sure that this is up where we need it to be. So I have two things I kind of want to do. So we're gonna go... Oh gosh, if we do the alarm that way, it's gonna be a problem. Because we don't know what the code is, and that's a death scene if we don't.
Yeah, let's
We
probably
could
go-
try it and see if we can dust it fast enough. No,
Okay, no.
I ain't risking that because we have to go grab dust and everything.
That's true.
If we didn't have to, I would say it's fine, but we're gonna have to do two things here.
You have to get up to the ladder.
Yeah. Gosh dang it. There we go. Run! Hopefully Dexter only comes in here the one time.
Pretty sure. Get some dust.
Doist.
There we go.
Look, we got a dusty paintbrush. Okay, going from
Is it darkest
darkest to lightest, so 3 star 7 2.
to 3? Ooh. Make sure that I'm writing. Star 7 2.
Now, elevator's right here.
It's locked.
Gosh dang it, that's because it's not on this level. Dum.
Don't want people falling into the elevator.
Oh, come on, it sounds like fun.
Does it?
Just falling into the elevator shaft. You just open up, aren't paying attention, you step in, and then you go bye-bye. Okay. Now we're up on this level. Now we get to run down to the other level. Run down to the other level.
Run.
Run. What is that from? That's from Majesty. That's what that's from. It's like, what? I just quoted something and I don't remember what it is. Oy vey. I'm getting old.
Comes with age.
Okay, key. Turn.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
3 star 7 2.
Approved.
Yay, we got it.
Okay. Did we... Okay, there's a book we haven't looked at.
Oh, we have. We read about
No, there's another.
Is there?
There's one by Professor Hodgkiss in here, and I remember it because I'm amused, but that's by Professor Hodgkiss. And here it is, Purple Hearted Queen.
Gotcha.
Which just talks about the purple, purple being what purple means. Loyalty, dignity, wisdom, and truth.
Don't we need to write that down?
Yes.
Loy.
Loyalty, dignity, wisdom, and truth.
Wisdom and truth. Gotcha.
And then I believe we should be able to look closer at this. I thought, yep, there it is. No, maybe it's not this one. I don't remember. Anyway, we'll go do the other thing.
Okay.
I just remembered that there was a book by Hodgkiss in here, which is just always infinitely music to me.
Right. Good memory. She's kind of a funny character.
Yeah, she's a fan favorite, so.
That's true.
Hello?
Somebody's busy at work. There it is. Oh, still really squeaky.
Yeah.
That's the door we were seeing from. Is that the?
Is there
Oh,
another way?
that's the basement.
This is the basement.
Oh, that's the basement door. Oh, I
this
forgot.
stupid puzzle.
Is it randomly generated every time?
Yes. Ah,
You got it.
that was sound of sawing. Who's sawing? Who's here? Jacques. Lagas.
Caught
Nancy,
red-handed.
What are you doing here?
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library. I swear the tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
Is that so?
What kind of document?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
Then what happened?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
Why didn't your great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
So, how do you know all of this?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
What did he think the journal contained that was so important?
The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
But how do you think the medallion fits in? What's its significance?
I have no idea. I believe whoever hid that journal must have left the medallion with it as a part of their message. But what? Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I might be willing to help you, but you have to tell Christy everything. I'm sure she'll understand, and then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you, and maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, as long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
Is it?
Where does this lead?
That's a good question. Hey!
Oh, it's a false panel on the first floor.
Probably in one of the dead ends that we keep running into.
Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. I don't know where I either heard that or started singing that from. I have no idea.
Just reminds me of the joke my sister would always tell.
There we go. What's that?
What did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on a bug?
Dead ant?
Yeah. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant. Dead ant.
Okay, what was it?
2665. Oh. Who saw that coming?
Ouch. Oh, someone must have knocked me out.
And you magically appeared back in your bed.
That's a different ring.
That was
Headache
creepy.
headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
It was the last thing I saw, but I sure don't have it now.
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I'm afraid I am serious. I have no idea what happened to it.
This is too much. Oh la la. Unbelievable.
Fair. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We'll have Nancy get swapped on the head, and that will be where we take a break. If you enjoyed, please let us know, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.